at the stakeholders validation meeting for the 2022 revised framework and regulations for voting by internally displaced persons (IDP). Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC chairman, assured Nigerians that the idea is to ensure that no eligible Nigerian is left out of the electoral process on account of displacement, disability, or other circumstances that may limit citizens' participation in the electoral process.
The Commission introduced the idea of voting by internally displaced persons, IDPs. For this reason, a policy and framework designed by the Commission was revised and validated in 2018 for the 2019 general election. Today, the same policy has been revised and is being presented to stakeholders for review and validation ahead of the 2023 general election. The idea is to ensure that no eligible Nigerian is left out of the electoral process on account of displacement, disability, or other circumstances that may limit citizens' participation in the electoral process.
When we had to come together again with the Electoral Commission to look at the IDP issue and to ensure that people are enfranchised, are allowed to vote irrespective of their temporary status. And today, that is the same commitment this commission is advancing. They've looked at, reviewed the document to make it current and relevant to the 2023 elections, but they've not also done that alone. They've thought it right and fit to invite all stakeholders to be part of it, this journey, to ensure that this document reflects and enfranchise all IDPs who are eligible to vote.
Promoting democratic transparency and inclusive elections in Nigeria, Honorable Dr. Aisha Jibril Dako, the chairman, House Committee on Electoral Matters, noted that the Commission shall, as far as possible, ensure persons displaced as a result of emergency shall not be disenfranchised.
One of the strong lessons from the exercise was the absence of a clear legal provision in that regard. Nonetheless, the efforts of the Commission subsequently yielded fruits in the amendment of the Electoral Act 2022, Section 24, subsection 1, which provides, in the event of an emergency affecting an election, the Commission shall, as far as possible, ensure that persons displaced as a result of the emergency are not disenfranchised, unquote. The legal provision provided an excellent foundation upon which to build a sustainable and strategic framework for IDP voting in Nigeria. The policy document proposed by INEC to guide the conduct of IDP voting operations and bring the IDP communities into the voting net is worth applauding and support from all stakeholders. There is need to also improve on the framework and the regulations and guidelines for voting by internally displaced persons, which will drive IDP voting operations for the 2023 general elections.
So I want to refer here maybe to an international kind of guideline, which is the National Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations, which says everyone has the right to take part in the government of his country, directly or through freely chosen representatives and through periodic and genuine elections which shall be by universal suffrage. And this, of course, lays out a very good baseline for the inclusion of all walks of people, including IDP, including persons with disability, youth, women, and other disenfranchised groups. And there is another principle, there's another guiding principles, which was also formulated by the United Nations on IDP inclusion in a document ratified in 1998, and which says IDPs shall enjoy in full equality the same rights and freedoms under international and domestic law as do other persons in their country.
From Abuja, I am Luca Moses, reporting for News.Africa.